All right, let's get started. Daily chart here, Dow Jones Transportation. We're going to go through all the products. I didn't do the live stream this morning on Twitch. I'll try to do it Wednesday and Friday this week if I get time to do it. Today I just couldn't get it done. Was super tired, had to sleep in. Life happens. Okay, Dow Jones Transportation, been an up day. Decent up day. September 12th came and went. That was the cycle low right there, which happened on September 11th, sorry. September 12th came and went. The cycle low was September 11th, a day early. We don't mind that. Pretty good doggone timing right there on the cycles. Absolutely amazing stuff. The next one's going to be out here October 27th. We're going to slide this over here. October 27th. We'll put it in there like that. Absolutely amazing cycles, guys. Rocking the house here. Oct 27 is that one. And then this big one, 11/4, right on time for election day, pretty much. November 4th. November 4th. Okay, and we'll change that to yellow. So those are the cycles for transportation. Okay. Yeah, pretty decent update. There's a little more left in this, it looks like, before this decides to run out of gas. So I could see it getting back up to this high here of 16,050. I could see it doing it. There's definitely some room there. And it may get up there and play around for a little while and not just turn over right away. It could sit there for 2-3 days, something like that. So there's some more room left in that, I think, before it runs out of gas. Let's look at the Russell 2000. It doesn't like me putting a slash front. That makes sense. Okay. Daily. Yeah, this low right here was also September 11th, which is what that cycle low was. Probably was the 10th. Yep, looks good. Next one is September 30th. Then we got one way out here, November 15th. And then 11/19. Just like transportation, looks like this has a little more room to go. I can see it getting up to 2250 up in this area before it rolls over, maybe. Maybe not. It's hard to tell for sure, but this looks like this got a little bit more to go before it starts to pull down into that over there. Okay. These cycles, the green ones, they look really good right now. Bang, bang. Not bad there. Just okay there. Really good here. So these green cycles look pretty good. I'm going to keep them there for now. Let's move on to the NASDAQ. The Natty DAC, as I like to call it. What is happening here? Also a really good cycle low right there on the 6th of September, sorry. The cycle low was the 5th, so that's right bang on. Okay, that's kind of okay over here. I wouldn't call it great, but it's kind of okay. That one was pretty good, a little late, but that's all right. This one's pretty good. That one doesn't really, well, it's kind of early. It's over there. So, it's more like the green one there. Yeah. So a decent chance for something to happen down into October 8th, and then the 16th, and then the 13th of November. So there's quite a bit going on here for the NASDAQ. I think the NASDAQ looks like it may be trying to run out of gas. It's barely had a green day, and it looks like the NASDAQ may be showing the way down, guys. Hard to say for sure just yet, but that's weak right there. That little peaky peak, and then today it's down here, and wow. Looks a little weak to me. Okay, when we look later at the SP 500, we'll see there was a contract change, and that affected the market, at least for the futures it did. Let's take a look at the Japanese market. Nike 225. November 11th is the cycle low out there. This is tracking sideways. Looks like there's more room to go here. This could do a little bouncy bounce. Momentum is negative on this index, so I don't expect us to get, this may not even bounce. It may not bounce too much. It may just bounce a little bit up here, 38,000 maybe, then give it up. Doesn't look very convincing to me. Let's check out the Japanese yen. What is happening there? Yo Yenski. September 25th is a cycle low. Looks like today has had one over here too, this evening star look. Gapped up today already. Yesterday, previous day, looks like it was a contract change. So it did a little gappy gap. What is that? Z? Yeah, for September, for December. Z is December, so it gapped up here on the 13th, which was Friday, I guess. Today is Monday. So yeah, this one gapped up on Monday, or Friday, sorry. And yeah, Japanese yen on a rampage. Absolutely smoking it. Been talking about this for a while. Looks like it's re-engaged, wants to go higher. It's riding this top line. Look at this, never came down here. Let me tell you something. If the Japanese yen does this again, where it comes down halfway, or just does these little pullbacks and bounces again, you want to be all over that. Now, September 25th could have a little pause, okay? It might not. It may just ignore it, okay? But if you get these little pullbacks after the 25th on that side of this cycle, going into the new cycle, and this thing is still as positive as it looks right here, heck yes, go long. The Japanese yen is a money maker. I've been saying it for at least the last 2-3 weeks. This thing is making bank. And it continues to kick some serious, but okay, let's look at the euro dollar. The euro dollar. Same thing as the yen. There was a gap up on the December contract. I say right now, based on what I'm seeing here, I'd go long in a small position for the euro. Looks very bullish to me. I like it. I like it almost as much as I like the yen. Let's look at the British pound. Look at the British pound. Let's get off of this stupid little, something's not right here. Let me fix this. This shouldn't really be on here. And that shouldn't be on there either. Looks like the hourly stuff. Okay, daily. September 26th. Okay, so there could be a little pullback there. Is this still the September 26th or did it move? Yeah, it's still September 26th. Looks like it needs to move a little bit to the right here. It's okay. Just move it a touch. So there is a cycle low there. Be aware of it. Man, this just looks strong. Same thing with the euro, same thing with the yen, same thing with the British pound. They all look, at minimum, a small position long to me. So I like the British pound here too. Looks good. Just be aware that there is this cycle low here, and it could affect price as we approach, get closer to that date, which is only 10 days away. So maybe a little caution is needed. But I still like a small position here. Let's see. Let's look at gold. What is happening in gold? Continues to be smoking hot. Smoking hot. All-time high. 26.17. Gold again on fire. Also, a September 26th cycle low, though it could just totally ignore that low. It looks like gold has re-engaged, crossed back over. It wants to go to the moon. This is going to tack along up here, I think is what's going to happen. Whatever. This thing looks super strong. I'm telling you what, 2,700 for gold in the short term. Gold is a monster, absolute monster mash. Re-engage, going long. I like a small to medium position in gold, long side. Be aware of September 26th, just like the other products. But after that date, going into the first week of October, the market is expected to pull back, so these other products could pull back too. They could pull back. But I like this product long. I don't know what to say. There it is. It speaks for itself. Okay. Let's look at crude oil. Crude oil's got a little bounce going on here. I could see $72, maybe $74. I don't think it'll get back up here to the 77 or almost 78, but you never know. Look kind of strong right now, wants to cross over, but just remember this is super negative momentum. And I think crude oil is going to run out of gas somewhere up in here. I'll call 74 maybe. Could get to 76 and then run out of gas. Okay. What is happening here? September 30th is the cycle low. Is it still the September 30th? Let me check here. Yeah, it's moved. October 1st. That's okay. We don't mind. It moved a little bit. We'll fix this. October 1st. Okay, that'll happen sometimes. It'll move a day or two. All right. Let me do something here. Let me go back to the default. Got to get that out of there. These cycles need to go bye-bye. Okay. So there you go. October 1st. Yeah, I think crude oil is going to run out of gas. It could be 72, 75. It could be, I guess let me stretch this out a little bit more. It could be 72, 74, 76. Somewhere along there, it's going to run out of gas. Okay, and it's going to begin to roll over. I think that's what's going to happen here. Okay, that's my analysis on crude oil. Yes, it's got a bounce going on. I think it's going to give it up. It's not going to be able to sustain this bounce. All right, let's look at okay, I haven't looked at silver. Let's look at silver. By the way, silver, I think it was July 2025. This exact product showed up on the short list today for my members. So if you go to the Premium Symbols channel and Discord server, you will find this product is in the futures file. Okay, I think it's for next year, 2025. Anyway, silver is looking like it may be running out of gas up here. It has gone positive momentum though. Might run out of gas, down, up. Okay, what is the deal with this thing showing default nonsense? What is going on? All these defaulties. Get out of there. Daily. September 24th, very similar to the other products for the 26th. Is this moved on me? No, it hasn't moved. Still looks good. Yeah, I think this silver could be running out of gas here. But if momentum stays positive, and that's a big if, it stays positive, then a pullback would be a long going into this next cycle. Okay? We need to be aware that the indices could have a big, huge pullback going into October, November, and they could influence other products. So you could get synchronicity in all these products. That's gold and crude oil and all, especially the ones that look really strong. They could pull back with the indices. So just be aware of that. That right now they look very bullish, but you have to be aware of products do move sometimes synchronously. All right, let's take a look at corn. What's going on with corn? Another product that has a wacky cycle sitting on default. Okay, corn October 10th. Corn has re-engaged here a little bit. It hasn't quite gone positive momentum, but it is working at it. It probably will go positive momentum here pretty soon. But it's kind of in this choppy block. Bing bong. It's hard to say what this is going to do. Is it really going to take off? This is pretty powerful to see this not reach the bottom and turn up like that. So that's pretty strong. Do I think you should go long on corn? Yeah, I think a small position long on corn is good here. Okay, small position. Let's take a look at that weekly chart. What does the weekly chart say? Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, this is still way negative here. That's the problem on the weekly chart. Big time negative on the weekly chart, so it's a little bit sketchy. Temporarily, I think corn long on the daily is okay. Just be careful. Small position long looks like it's re-engaged here. Going to go a little higher. May get up to 420. Even 415. So I think there's a little bit of money to be made here in corn. Okay, that's my take on corn. Let's look at XLP. XLP, holy smokes. That's right, I said it. I mean, can you get any stronger momentum? If it goes any higher in momentum, it's going to go like into the stratosphere. It's going to launch itself to like the outer solar system. It's going to like go to the Pluto. It's not just going to go to the moon. It's going to launch its way out to the outer planets. This thing is on fire. I said it. I said it back over here. I've been talking about this for at least 2 or 3 weeks. This is a options trader's wet dream. Oh, I said that out loud. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. Yeah, option trader's dream right here. Go long. I see no reason not to go long on this thing. It's going to continue to go long. It's going to continue to bounce around up here. It looks like it's re-engaged. This thing just looks like it's on fire. And why is that? Because we've got camel toe Harris economics going on with high inflation. The word on the street is the Federal Reserve is not going to cut the rate now in September. Don't know if that's what they're going to do or not, because these people are professional liars and manipulators. Seems like the whole world's gone and turned itself upside down. Lying is now considered good, and being honest is considered bad. If you're heterosexual, you are the worst thing that's ever walked the face of the earth. If you're anything else but heterosexual, you're totally awesome. Just checking in with the rest of the world. Yep, if you're a man that participates in women's sports, you're the bomb. If you're not, well, you're behind on the times. I could go on and on and on. On and on. Yeah, if you're an armed Venezuelan gang member confiscating apartment complexes, you're in. If you're illegal immigrant Haitians killing cats, and yes, if you haven't seen the latest video I put out, yes, they actually caught a Haitian woman killing a cat, doing the voodoo thing that they do. Blood on her hands, cat hair on her lips. You can get that on my YouTube channel. If you become a member, you'll see it in one of my chat channels. I try, I don't hold back. I tell it like it is. I don't care if the world doesn't like it. The leftists seem to freak out about this. We know all the leftist media would never run the story on the Haitians eating cats, right? They would just, they're in complete denial. It never happened. Yeah, it did. And there's actually a police video with body cam that shows that indeed a Haitian woman killed a cat and ate it with cat hair on her lips. Yep. Welcome to America, where illegal immigrant Haitians are performing voodoo on our pets. I could go on and on and on. But anyway, circling back to the Spider Consumer Staples ETF, as long as we continue to have Marxist, leftist nonsense operating up there in D.C. in the White House, this fund is going to be a ripper. Absolute ripper. Do I like the Marxists being in power just so I can profit off ETFs? No, I don't. Because I'm not a person who wants to trade in my freedom for a little bit of bank. Nope. Not me. But nevertheless, at the moment, this environment we're in, and this particular ETF will continue to rock the house as long as the Marxists are in the White House. Yes, politics do directly affect ETFs, and this one's a perfect example of it. All right, let's take a look at, finally get around to the S&P 500. There was a gap up here today, and that's because on the futures, because we've gone into a new contract, the December contracts. That's the gap up right there. All righty. We're at 56.97. Will we take all-time high? Probably. Yeah, we probably will. This S&P 500 futures probably will take out to 57.21 in a quarter here, probably tomorrow. Would be my guess. This has a little bit more room to go before it runs out of gas. This gets up to 88. This one got up to 80. This one got up to 85. We are sitting at 70, almost 71. There's still room to go. This is re-engaged. It's crossed back over on the momentum. It's going this way. We're going to take off this all-time high. We might even go to 5,800 here before things start to turn over down into election time. Okay, so I think 57.21 is easily going to happen. I think 5,800 also could happen here. Yep, I talked about this a couple weeks ago that I thought 5,800 was possible, and I think it's going to happen here. Maybe. Yeah, it's within the realm of possibility. The all-time high is probably highly likely going to be eclipsed sometime this week, maybe tomorrow. Okay, so what are my takes on S&P 500? Yeah, I like a small position long, maybe medium, but small position. We're a little bit elevated here. I like a small position long on the S&P 500 futures. It is the way to go. Okay, let's look at the trade of the day. Was there anything awesome going on the trade of the day? Let's bring in the Get Us Plus indicator, the famous, Get Us Plus indicator that usually Helps us make awesome trades. There's some good trades right here on the 5-minute chart. Let's look at the 15-minute chart real quick. We'll come back to this. Was there anything on this that looks healthy and good? Let's check. Let's check. It's okay. The 5-minute chart thing's a little better. Let's go back to 5-minute chart. You always got to pay attention to multiple charts. Okay. Where do I think the trades are at? There's 2 trades. We're going to kind of stick with, I mean, we could go back overnight. Okay. But we're going to stick with pretty much pre-market USA and then intraday. So right here it is, 9:05 a.m. Not a surprise to see a pullback in the 9 o'clock hour. Extremely common over the last month to have a 9 o'clock pullback. So here at 9:05 we get a signal. Bam, boom, go away, cut it out, stop that. We get the 9:05 signal right here. It starts to roll over. Yep, go short all the way down. Huge trade, easy trade too. 56.95 down to 56.75, 20 points right there. About bam. Okay, then we get another signal right after that at 9:40. Now, this is also can happen very frequently in the market. Chop for 2 hours. Hour and a half, 2 hours of chop. And finally it broke free and went to the moon. Okay? So that trade's a little bit harder because momentum was down here for quite a while. Quite a while, that trade there was definitely rough. But we got another signal right here. Look at this beautiful signal, which was the better signal of all of them. At midday, about little afternoon, 12:10, there's a beautiful signal right there telling you to go long. We're up here at the top line. Momentum goes positive. You're in. Just you're in right there. Beautiful stuff. I'll call it 56.87 up to 5,700. That's 13 points. Those are the 2 trades a day. One short right there, one long right there. Ignore this garbage. Don't trade it. Okay, 33 points for the day. All pre-market and intraday. Add the zeros, divide by 2, and we get, what do we get here? 1650. My math is right. $1,650 of profit on one contract for the E-mini and $165 profit on one contract for the micro, which is the same as this, but it's MES. MES. There you go. Huge money. Get us plus indicator, rocking the house, bing and bing, telling you when to make your trades. Huge money. You want to become a member, $7.99 per month. You just saw right here, you can make enough money to cover your subscription for like, I don't know, how many years? Nightly emails go out every night, Monday through Thursday. There's 5 different charts in that email. Very, very useful. It has 2-hour charts in there to help you do directional trades. Helps you stay in the trade for swing traders. Of course, I got live streaming charts happening on the S&P 500 and gold all day long, 5 days a week, 23 hours a day. Okay, I mentioned nightly emails. There's also alerts. There's alerts that go on the Discord server. Every time the Get Us Plus indicator comes up, an alert gets triggered on the Discord server, so that's included in the membership. Really handy. Okay. And there's other goodies and things going on with the service, but I'll just stick with that for right now. The link is in the description. $7.99 a month. Make sure you read the instructions. Come on over and join. That's it for today. Wednesday morning, I'm going to make an honest effort to put out the Twitch live stream for, it might be on there half an hour, 45 minutes. So come join me for that. And I'll also try to do a live Twitch stream on Friday morning as well. 7 o'clock in the morning, Central Daylight Time here in Texas. We're going to be talking about all the products, same ones I just covered here, but we'll be looking at the 1 hour and 2 hour charts. So we'll be talking about what I think will be good trades for the day before they happen, instead of after like you're seeing them here, okay? Here, the afternoons, when the market closes, I usually do daily charts and talk about where things are going on the daily and weekly charts. On the Twitch live stream, I'm talking more short-term, like hourly and 2 hour charts, okay, before the market opens. All right, that's it. Awesome day of trading. God bless everybody. Talk to you all real soon again next time.